Hi everybody, SleepyK4 here, and today we're going to be watching the 13th van- Hey, get that out of my shot! You're blocking my view! Well, not view, but you're blocking the viewers from seeing all my beauty! Sorry, but upper management told me to do this. What do you mean? Well, they want the studio to be shut down temporarily to look more festive and be decorated for Halloween and stuff, since it doesn't really look that festive. But I'm supposed to be reacting to the 13th van today for episode 4. Yeah, well, luckily, upper management was nice, and there's a studio he rented out that will be just for you. Really? Yeah. That's the good news. The bad news is seeing you're probably not needed back until tomorrow, you're just gonna have to stay the night over there. Of course. Yeah, but don't worry, you'll like it there. And then, again, you could still react to the 13th fan. Just giving you a little quick thing. Besides the obvious, it's a different studio. The other obvious is that they use a different type of track there. So, try and get used to the track there as best as you can. So, yeah, I'm getting back to work. You should probably head out now, since, it's probably going to take you a good while to get there. Fine. Weird. New studio. Anyway, hey guys, yeah, you get the gist. I'm reacting, this next video, 13th van. Let's get into it. Also, apologies, the new studio, or temporarily rolling them in, there will be some loud noises in the background, so do expect that. Weird how this place comes in before. Anyway.
Alright, it's me, Fergus, at the
Hello.
railway traction engine. And prior to the cement works too, I might add. And now, every year around this time, we love telling scary stories. Well, this year's story is quite a bit scarier than normal. There are lots of very scary faces indeed, and bright lights and very loud, startling noises.
Oh yeah, I should mention that. There are loud noises and stuff, so if you guys are not good at that, or jump scares, I suggest you leave.
Be the right story for you. If you think you'll be alright though, then, well, I suppose I'll just have to tell you. Let me tell you about the time that I met the 13th man. Track maintenance
For many years we've been alone. When first we still and playing. Alright, I'll stop singing.
Helping the workmen replace the old rails and ballast, finding it most satisfying.
Please let's get no look as a way.
Wrong rails, he'd say. Without this work, your treasured express couldn't roll.
Yeah, I'll stop, sorry.
The other engines rolled their eyes. If you asked them, Fergus was more than welcome to it.
5 nights at Freddy's.
One evening, Fergus was preparing to take a maintenance break
I had to.
down Edward's line. Tracks between Lower Sudrian and Upper Brendam needed to be replaced.
Okay.
The workmen loaded their tools into a van, behind which Fergus coupled 2 trucks of ballast.
You can barely see me now because of my paint. Power Brunswick rain, I guess.
Ready, he pushed the train down the line. By the time they'd reached the station, a dense fog hung in the air. Fergus's lamp shone brightly, and the men set up lights to illuminate the site. As they worked, Fergus's eyes wandered. The station was dark, and the crossing gates creaked gently. A chuckle broke Fergus's trance. That's strange, he thought. I don't remember putting a van there.
I don't think it matters.
Fergus! You've left our tool van behind. Well, I did not, he insisted. It were right here, at the front of the train. Well, it's not there now, replied the workman. Well, perhaps you should check inside this van.
It's gone.
We need our tools, grumbled the workman, losing his patience. Take us back to the yard at once. When they returned to Edward Station, they found Boko.
Boko!
Tool van. It's not like you to leave trucks behind, remarked Boko. I didn't leave it behind, Fergus protested.
He did it wrong.
Would you like me to take the maintenance train? Boko offered. You seem distracted.
It's best if you let him. Sorry for being
fine,
tired,
insisted.
but I am.
The fog must be playing tricks with me eyes. Anyhow, we must be off at once. Urgently now, you silly tool van. Come on. With the tool van in tow, Fergus.
Alright, now this one might have some jump scares, like, around this area. So if you cannot stand jump scares, then, I suggest you don't watch.
He kept a watchful eye all the way up the line. Now that they were properly equipped, the men worked fast. They replaced the rails at Lower Sudrian and slowly worked their way along the hill towards Upper Brendam. All the while, Fergus was quiet. Not to worry, old boy, comforted the driver. We're all a bit forgetful sometimes. Fergus didn't even hear him. He was squinting through the fog towards the head of the train, in front of the ballast trucks. It was a barely visible grin. Then came a sudden rush of wind. Watch out! Fergus opened an eye to see what had happened. Only to
This
find
is a jump
himself
scare.
face to face with the van.
I'm just saying, this is when a jump scare happens. So if you can't manage that, then get out of here. Like, now. I don't even think it was a jump scare. But I could be wrong.
With one last effort, he stopped at the bottom of the hill. He opened his eyes, and once again, the van was gone.
Spooky.
By morning, the fog had cleared, and Boko arrived.
I don't know if that really was a jump scare. That's all I'm gonna say.
A workman spoke to Fergus. Phew, that was some mighty
It's
wind.
that song.
Blew one of the ballast trucks over, toppled off the embankment, and now it's in the cow field. The wind must have caught the tool van, too. It pushed you back down the hill. Wind can't blow a loaded truck off the rails, Fergus grunted. And where
The wind did it wrong.
van? Fergus, we keep telling you, there was no other van, except for the one for our tools. Now we
I mean, the song's kind of cinematic now in the Thomas style.
I'll find that van. Wipe the smoke smirk off its face, grunted Fergus. No one interrupts my work.
You did it wrong.
You're not likely to find it, Boko chuckled dryly. But it doesn't exist. Whatever do you mean? Railwaymen have always been superstitious about the number 13, explained Boko. But that doesn't just apply to engines. When batches of wagons were built, the 13th was always treated with apprehension. Superstitions are nothing but tish-tosh of Fergus.
Tish-tosh,
Boko ignored him and continued. I heard of a particularly unlucky van. Supposedly,
I mean, he ain't wrong. Number 13. Morklin!
certainly followed it. One night, an engine derailed while moving it to some old
Hope he's okay.
When the crew returned with the crane, the
Anyway, as I was saying, I, obviously, Sleepy K4, with number 1361. 13's in the number, and nothing bad has ever happened to me.
Some say it was broken up in his photo, while others swear it's a trickster roaming the rails.
It's a trickster.
Of mischief. When things go wrong without reason, it's likely the work of the 13th van.
Scary.
Dismiss it, but you know what you saw. Fergus said nothing. As far-fetched as poltergeists seemed, he couldn't explain how the van moved and disappeared of its own accord. He continued his work with the maintenance crews, but
Just
was more
does.
focused and alert than ever before. He would never admit to believing in ghosts, but every foggy night he remains on guard, lest he receive a visit from the 13th van.
Ooh, now that was spooky. So yeah, that was the 13th van. I forgot to mention this video was made by Carson's Video Workshop. Link to the video will be in the description. And just like the playlist. And yeah. That's really it. See you guys next video. And beware the 13th van.